Hey everybody, welcome back to James Draws Everything. James Across America series. And it don't get no more American than this. We're going to be doing a Thanksgiving dinner. Alright, so I'm in the kitchen right now. Just getting ready. Of course, we got this guy here. We got this turkey in the oven. So I'm just going to give you guys a little meal, maybe some ideas on what to do for Thanksgiving. Alright, so this is a stuffed turkey, right? And I think, to be honest, that might actually be my favorite Thanksgiving dish, the stuffings. Alright, so we got a few veggies, kind of just supporting this big burb over here. Got some carrots, some greenage. Right, you're gonna need some greens after today, because eating a lot of carbs, a lot of meat. So gotta balance it out. Right, everything in moderation. All right. So I hope everyone is having an awesome Thanksgiving. All right, spend it with your family. Don't get any more American than Thanksgiving, right? Because it's one of those few holidays. It is uniquely American, right? So Christmas they celebrate everywhere. Thanksgiving, that's ours. That's our guy, right? That's like the Fourth of July. So James, you gonna entertain us with the history of Thanksgiving? I know you do a lot of history lessons over on your geography portion of the channel. No, probably not. No, I'm kind of just in the mood. I'm in the mood for food, man. So we're gonna keep it lighthearted. Just it is turkey. Oh, it looks perfect. All right, let's what we got for oranges? We're gonna do a lot of colors today. A lot of browns and oranges and deep reds. You know, those like they say in marketing, those are the colors you use if you're trying to promote your food. Big reason for that, right? It's just pleasing to the eye. Just makes your mouth water. Oh yeah, look at those carrots. Got some roasted carrots. Roast them with the turkey. Throw them in there for the last few minutes. And nice little crispy husk on those. Let's make them a little brighter in the center. I like those little burn marks, right? So we got a little bit of brown on there. Just sitting in them turkey juices, just marinating, and oh my god, I can't wait until 5 o'clock. So hopefully everybody has somewhere to go today, spending it with fam. That is the day that you should be doing that. Hopefully everybody got nice and toasted last night, safely, of course. I didn't. I stayed in. Hopefully you got your poison of choice to go with your turkey. I'm gonna add something to this. I'm gonna add one of my favorite Thanksgiving drinks. It is a beer. Spoiler. Oh my god, I know, right? Shocking. Alright, get some of been browning a little bit more on the bottom here. This guy, we could give him those bumps. Little turkey leg. You watch some football later. Alright, so we'll just get some of that stuffing. get some greens. All right. Maybe these greens are just for show. Who knows? But you should eat some greens. Alright, so just darken those up a little bit with one of these. Actually, use this side. Then I'm going to go over all this stuff with with one of my black markers at the end. Alright, so we're just doing messy, loose, quick and dirty version. Coloring stuff today. Let's glaze that turkey a little bit. Give it some of that golden. Oh, mama me. Look at that. There we go. Now it's getting there. Make some of those bumps on the turkey pop off a little bit. It's got some steam. Steam, yeah. Steaming turkey. Hot out of the oven. Just brown that top a little bit. Nice and glistening from all those fats on the burb. Beautiful. Alright, we got a darker brown. Why am I asking you that? I got the markers here. Yeah, we do. Alright. Let's darken that up a little bit. Right. The skin. You gotta love that skin. The dark skin on the turkey. Means it's almost ready. Should we give him a thermometer? A turkey thermometer? Maybe we can. We're gonna do old school turkey thermometer too. We don't do digital here. We're gonna do a nice old school turkey thermometer. When it pops, you're good. Alright, so here we go. Nice. Let's get out one of our thinner. Ouch, that hurts. Alright, sorry, burb. Alright. Alright, so I think it's about ready. Let's just put some shadows. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I think it's almost done. Let's put some, put a little breadcrumbs in that stuffings. I like celery in stuffing too, right? Celery, nobody likes celery, right? It's just kind of there. Doesn't really have a taste. It adds that texture to it though. So put some celery in that stuffing. There we go. Again, that'll help your movements after a day of gorging. Anyways, let's get some breadcrumbs. You put a little bacon in there? Why not? Put everything in there. And what do you think about these people that get adventurous, right, for Thanksgiving, and they try to buck tradition, right? You know, people make they make lasagnas and they make like ribs or yeah. I'm not for that. I am traditional when it comes to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving has to be turkey, right? It's got to be. You know, you got so many days of the year where ribs can shine, right? Ribs can shine any other day of the year, right? Hams. I know ham is controversial, right? A lot of people like making a ham. I think the ham, though, this is turkey's day to shine, right? Now, ham is fine, right? I like ham just as much as the next guy, but you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, to use a Thanksgiving analogy here. So, you know, it's like playing you got the radio on and the TV on or something, right? You got two things on at once. It's too much, right? It's sensory overload. So this Thanksgiving, you know, this is turkey's day. You know, everybody else, you know, they can play a supporting role, right? They can be a supporting cast member at the table, but don't take away from turkey. All right, so you get some leftovers. I'm getting ahead of myself. What do you do with the leftovers, right? We'll have some sandwiches, some good old sandwiches for weeks. Got some of that gravy. That gravy just goes on everything. James's channel. Getting off the rails again. Just all right. Let's get some side dishes, right? I'm just gonna do some squiggly lines here for my squiggly stuffing. That's how I like my stuffing, nice and squiggly. My turkey, nice and bumpy. That skin will just peel right off. All right, get some steam. Woohoo, mama mia, madre de Dios! Look at that, nice and hot. Okay. Now, what else do we want? Let's have a nice dish, a nice bowl. Is that a dish or a bowl? It's a bowl, I guess. We're gonna shadow our bowl a little bit. This is a nice family heirloom, right? The old grandma's old off-white color brown. I don't know. I think I bought this at Walmart for $2. All right, so we got a nice bowl full of some cranberry sauce. All right, and a little tip for your cranberry sauce: if you want to cut up some little mango slices and put them in there, oh, you'll be thanking me. That is delicious. So any of you that ain't celebrating with your family for various reasons, family feuds, geographical complications, I hope you at least have some friends around. And if not, you can hang out with me, right? You can hang out with me today. So anybody that's lonely today, if you're hanging out with me, I appreciate it. I am going to my family to see them probably right after I'm done with this. Right? So I better hurry up here. They're probably wondering where the hell I am. I got my phone on silent, and I'm looking over, and I see a lot of messages. That's not good. Is James alive after last night? Yes, I told you I didn't do anything. So there's our cranberry sauce with a nice mango dish. And then you gotta have some nice buttery potatoes, right? Got some mashed potatoes. So we're gonna color those in a nice earthy brown, right? And this is the only time that the Irish are allowed on Thanksgiving, right? You know, potatoes, they got their day, right? They got their day, St. Patrick's Day. Potatoes have their day to shine, but potatoes are they're multi. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry, I'm not too smart today. They're versatile, right? Potatoes, very versatile. They can go in almost anything. They taste like nothing, right? So that's why you just drench them in butter, gravy. All right, so we got a nice little buttered potatoes there, and then we're also, because again we need to help our constitutions a little bit after this huge meal. We're gonna have some nice smoky grilled green beans, right? And then maybe with our green beans, we're gonna just bedazzle them with our bacon bedazzler a little bit, just to make them shine, right? Bacon bedazzled beans, and then we want them to be a nice dark color. That way we know they're done, right? If they look like they're still nice and bright yellow green off the shelf, that means we got to put them in for maybe another 15 minutes. So there's our green beans. Is anybody still watching this? Okay. If you are, again, I appreciate it. But again, this channel is just... So I think I'm going to need an editor going forward, because, yeah, again, we are way off track here on James Straw's Everything. We are off the rails. Thanksgiving, Alright, so some nice beans. And then, what else can we do? Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Guys. We're gonna do some sweet potatoes cut into nice cubes with a little bit of walnut and cinnamon. And you're probably like, James, you already have potatoes, right? You got regular potatoes. You're doing sweet potatoes too. Isn't that too much? And to that I say, no, this is America, right? This isn't communist China. We want 2 different kinds of potatoes. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna have sweet potatoes and regular potatoes because that's how we do it here. All right, and if you don't like it, go to China. So we're just gonna put them on a nice sheet of parchment paper, maybe, and then just put them in the oven. Do it at about maybe 400 degrees. Get them a nice golden brown, and then again we got those walnuts kind of in there as well. The walnuts add that nice earthy roasted texture, make them nice and sweet, and sprinkle it with a little cinnamon. All right, so here's my cinnamon shaker. Just shake that up good, and just put your cinnamon dots all over there. Oh, you can smell it. It smells delicious. It smells like dessert. There's our man. McDonald's was onto something, right? Why are you talking about? No, trust me. This is on track. McDonald's was onto something with their advertising, right? Everything McDonald's or even Burger King, right? It's always orange and brown, and you drive by and you're like, oh, that looks good. And that's how they get you, right? This is how I get you, right? I know that you guys, maybe some of you that are eating real early today, maybe you already turned off this nonsense, my video here, and helping yourself to whatever's ready, whatever mom took out of the oven early. Don't eat too much. And remember, you gotta wait for the family too. You gotta say grace. You got. All right. Do we got enough? What else do we need? Let's do some sprouts. Okay? We can do some nice round. They got to be round. Nice round Brussels sprout. And they also got some bacon on them, right? Because America, right? We got a big obesity epidemic because we just put bacon on everything. So I'm gonna put some bacon. These things are just nice and roasted, right? You want that brown kind of crust on the outside. That's how you know they're done. All right, and you always want some nice black lines around your Brussels sprout so that you can tell how many you got. We got quite a few here. All right, I'm loving this. This looks amazing. And then let me get some photo reference here, because we got a lot to eat here. We ain't got nothing to drink, right? So we are gonna have one of my favorite Thanksgiving beers. Now, Thanksgiving and Christmas is the only time I drink this stuff, and it is delicious. It's a little pricey, right? So I know we got Bidenflation affecting everybody, but if you set aside a couple pennies a day in your piggy bank, you can afford this, right? We're gonna do some Framboise Lambic. All right, so Lambic is now if you drink this stuff, you know that it's you probably don't think of it as beer, right? It's very sweet. It is a sour beer, so it has a lot in common with like your Flanders kind of sour styles of beer. And again, very sweet and fruity, but technically, and I think the way they get around this is just kind of the way that it's brewed. It's not made like a wine. It does get brewed like a traditional beer. Not hoppy at all, right? It's a sour beer, but it is delicious, nice and sour. And it's gonna kind of got one of them little foil wrap things on the top. Now the company is called Linneman's, right? So Linneman's, if you go to your local grocer, you're probably gonna see this one, or your local beer store. I don't know if you're gonna find this at the grocery store. It's a little high end, so you probably got to go to like a specialty beer shop. And they got more than one, right? They got like a peach one, the apple one. The apple one's a little too appley. I know, right? What a shock. Apple tastes like apple, but this one's good, the Framboise. And then they also make, I can't find this anymore, but it's Faro. And Faro is like an old lambic mixed with like a new one. And it's unflavored with like fruit. So it's kind of just got the sour character to it without like the fruity taste. Without that breakfast cereal fruity taste. Since 1811. And I actually wrote that on here. If you zoom in, you can see 1811. We're going to put those little berries, right? I think Framboise means berries in like Belgian or something. And them Belgians know how to brew. I tell you what. Good work, Belgians. Ain't nothing like a Belgian sour beer. And then we're going to type. Let's go to my typography pen here. Framboise Lambic. Right? So kind of like a French style, Belgian style. Good stuff. Delicious. I love it. Not for everybody, but again, if you're just having it with like you're not going to pound these down like James does with his Keystone Lights watching the football game later, but after dinner it's good just to have one glass of these, right? You got one bottle for the whole fam, maybe 2 bottles depending on how big the fam is. And there's your Framboise, and let me just it's kind of got like an off-white sort of color scheme to it. And get out of here, markers. Clear the table. All right, everybody. I am friggin' hungry. This looks delicious, and I hope you all have an awesome Thanksgiving. If you don't have anybody to spend it with, I'm glad that you spent it here with me today. So don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.